Hello, I'm very glad to have opportunity to give this speech. My name is Wang Yuwei. You can call me Yuwei. My teammates Yijia and I will talk about our selected works of art. Along with some questions, we will explore and compare their features and differences.
Hello, my name is Yijia. You can also call me Naomi. The first work we see is Memoirs of Montefiore, which is from Jean-Baptiste Camille Corot. From it we can see that a corner of the forest, the morning mist lifted, and the fresh wood list, and the water vapor from the lake created a warm and moist feeling of nature. A huge tree on the right. Take up about 3/5 of the picture, while the small dead tree on the opposite side echoes it, enhancing the sense of the balance in the picture. A camel like a steel-like upright between the two trees. The warm sunlight fell from the leaves onto the grass and woke up the little red flowers.
Next, let me analyze the other picture. I explain the tomato of contemporary art. The layout of paintings that the theme of the house is center and the colors is brightest. The background have used of dull colors, mainly cold colors. The house has a strong contrast with the background. In fact, it also emphasizes and combines the theme of tomato on when the house eyes fix the star directly at the lotus in the character's hands, can they show a similar proportion of the characters? Also, the character has no facial expression. He points to lotus in his hand. The eyes of horse and characters follow the lotus in their hands. The flower language of lotus is pure and virginal. This painting not only reflects the characters into the natural comfort and quiet, but also reflects the characters in the mountains and the rivers. Do not ask about the purity of society. In my opinion, my subjective idea is that this is a work of landscape fine arts and is a naturalistic style painting. And then there are three questions. Number 1, does the painting support or challenge society? Number 2, how the painting supports or challenges society? Number 3, what would be the experience of the painting of an very college-educated viewer?
In my opinion, from Memoirs of Montefiore, my answer to the first question is, does the painting support or challenge social aid? I think this painting is supportive of the social aid, because at first glance, the painting is mainly green. The warm sunshine falls from the leaves onto the grass, and the red flower bloom everywhere. A woman in red skirt faces the small tree on her left, raises her head and hands to pick the mushroom from the tree. The climb like from a shop contrasts with the noise and the big city, giving people a fresh and crazy feeling. The second question is worth pondering. However, my view is work of impressionism. The most observed characteristic of impressionism is to try to depict objectively the fleeting moments in visual reality, mainly to express the relationship between privilege and to depict ordinary things in life. A corner of forest in the picture. The fresh walls and water vapor on the lake give a natural feeling of warmth and moisture. What you see in the painting is combination of color full of sunlight, full of air. A big tree on the right takes up 3/4 of picture, where a small dead tree on the opposite equal it, enhancing the sense of balance in the picture. The branches of the tree lie in one direction, in harmony and rhythm. The small tree on the left of the painting, with its fragile, shrinking branches, highlights the lyricism of the image in the tranquil beauty of the lake. The silvery gray mist is full of dream atmosphere. Under the impressionist view, all things in the world are equal under the sun. Rain or unsaid, this is no pretty or meaningless in nature under the sun. A wronged heart is like a place, a noble emperor, and a poor beggar are equal.
In that way, 杜马图. The paintings are idealistic. The characters are dressed in simple clothes, and there is no pink and black on their faces. In fact, such a life is unrealistic and unreal. A carefree life is impossible for adults. Moreover, poor lotus and the house return the romantic elements. The soft color of the sky and the mild element of green leaves blend together to show the happy mountains of life. It is also a reflection of the ugliness of today's real society. So I think the paintings challenge of society. As our science and technology and material civilization become more and more abundant, the spiritual civilizations more and more fall away from us. We can see ugly phenomena everywhere. Corrupt officials still exist. Fake goods are sold everywhere, and so on. All kinds of illegal and immoral things continue to fall. Political stop cannot offset the ugliness of human nature, although the center of the works depicted by artist hearts. It is true, on the other hand, it is desire for purity of lotus, far away from the darkness of society. In addition, I have other views on the painting. The foreground interest images flat, and the foreground's main body and interested, which is used to enhance the depth. In the composition, the pictures unbalanced and asymmetric from a distance, but on the side behind the house, the lotus in the distance appear as small dots, which are gray and in distance when combined with the trees. The elements of the same types are harmonious and form a whole.
This question seemed to me legitimate. Trees occupy most of the space of the painting, and the lake is very clear, reflecting the scenery on the shore like the mirror. A woman is picking fringe from a tree, a child bending down, another fingering a drink. White flowers bloomed quickly in the shade of the trees. Let the person be intoxicated like the poem, be like the bewilderment like fog.
And in the case of 杜马图, that for people with ordinary university education, I think his first turn to the paintings to highlight the house in a gloomy environment, and they an individual. Though the theme of this painting's house is actually lit by lotus. There were beautiful scenery, leisure and relaxed mood pictured compared with the deadly fear of color. And the busy life color comes from the surprise of life, adversity, difficulties, setbacks. Finally, we compare the similarities and the difference between the two works. About the same point, the similarities between these two authors' paintings are explored from the perspective of art principle and the idea of guessing art. Artistic categories are distinguished according to the environment of works. 杜马图's contemporary art. The authors looking forward to imagination from perspective of modern society. The other paintings longing of the impressionists for beautiful things. The transition from Impressionism to Modernism can be said that Impressionism has influenced the modern visual art, and is also the beginning of the modern art. Both paintings express the author's thoughts through their own style. The expression from 杜马图's modern art paintings has changed from concrete to manic. Follow us. Artistic roles, landscapes, artistic categories, fine art, artistic style, naturalistic style. Subject matter all year for beautiful things. Color impressionism more colorful. Neutral deep perspective. Images have a real meaning. Style wonderful style of experiencing or using pointillism. They talk it to mean not universal objective but optical objectivity. Retaining a great many the elements of Romanticism. Generally speaking, there are many similarities as can be seen from the list on PPT.
Different points have two parties, perspective and background. Please see the PPT. Composition. Memories of Monty Finder. No composition. 杜马图. Light is behind the main body, the afterglow of the sunset, and the shoulder is in front of the horse. Background. Memories of Monty Finder. Color contrast harmony. 杜马图 color contrast harmony. Background is yellow soil. Have the characteristics of focusing. That's what we think of these two paintings. Thank you very much for watching. Look forward to your ideas and corrections if there are shortcomings and mistakes.